Hello and welcome again to Social Media in Small Businesses. This is part 4 and is an extra video that's going to complement how to start social media. In the first one we looked at some basics that a business should have in place to ensure that they successfully market in the first place. And that was putting a strategy together, the objective of their business, and putting marketing plans together. Reason being that we know that 95% of businesses don't, and as a result most of their marketing will not succeed as a result. So in this video we're going to look at some of the elements that you should think about to put in place for your social media that are the basics on how to start, and we believe there are 3 things you need to do. The first one is to do some research. The next one is to decide on what's the point, what's your point when you use social media, and who's going to do what when it comes to using social media networks. So let's have a look at research. Now research, you'll have already identified your ideal customer, so you should have done some research on what they like, dislike, etc. The next point is, why don't you look at what your competitors are doing? They may have started social media, they may not have done social media. But if they have a look at what they're doing. Look at other related industries, because there may be things there that you like or dislike that you could incorporate into your own social media campaigns for when you start. Next, what's your point? And here we're talking about what do you want to cover. So what areas are you going to cover? What are you going to give? What added value are you going to give to anybody who comes and visits you? What can you or can't you talk about? So make sure you know what that's all covered, because you don't want to give sensitive information out, and you want to make sure that you can talk about what your business does without any legal implications as a result. Decide on who's going to do what. Now if you're a single business, you're probably going to do it yourself, but it may be that you are going to give that to somebody else. So you need to decide who is going to do it, whether internally or externally. Who's going to monitor what you have done if you are giving it to somebody else to do? And what's your policy for dealing with any infringements from the policies you set up about what can be said and can't be said? Do you need any extra help? So are you looking to find people externally to help you to cover your social media posting, etc. So in this video we looked at the research you should be doing, deciding on what your point is going to be about using social media, and who's going to do what. So far in the series we have covered why you should use social media, and there was 2 parts that we covered on that. We've got 2 parts to how to start your social media, which is about putting some basic business practices in place. Next we're going to have a look at what are the networks that small businesses should use, and can consider some other networks that might help your business with your marketing. Having looked at those, we're then going to stick to the main ones that really small businesses will get involved in, and that will start with Facebook, and then we'll get on to Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, etc. So let's move on to the next video, which is going to be what are the networks to use as a small business, and I look forward to seeing you there.